Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I'm Al. Thank you for joining me today. I took this out to the track in South Carolina near Lake Marion, Extreme RC shop, hobby shop, and it was awesome. Again, not a track driver, so had a small issue. Came back home, looked at the TT2.0, and noticed that the back end was sitting a little lower, a little cockeyed, and I noticed that my turnbuckles in the rear were warped. It's time to fix that. Try to see if I can make it a little bit stronger, a little bit beefier, and if it can handle a little bit better. Parts I'm going to need right here. I'm going to need Arrma, or you can find whatever you need. If you have this issue, you can go to Traxxas, you can go to Arrma, you can go to low C on the 10th scales. But since I've had a bunch of these on the Arrma box, I'm going to use these. All right, so these are turnbuckles, steel turnbuckles. Part number AR330542. They were 4x48, black 2-piece. I've got the silvers and the black. I'm gonna put the silvers on here, right here. Same one, but in silver. I am going to replace the front with the same thing. From Traxxas, I am using what they call their rod ends, the hollow ball. Part number 5525. Part number, again, rod ends, 1942. Okay, so I already popped out the ball ends from both the rod ends, balls, popped them out already. Get started. Back end, I'm gonna use 2 long ones, just so that I have in my opinion, and excuse my bird, in my opinion, a better strength or durability, because once they're in there, as thick as the rod ends here are, it should last and nothing bad should happen. And as thick as the turnbuckles are, where the thread part's at, almost as wide as the main portion, it should, again, in theory, my theory, not bend on landing. So that's what we're getting ready to do. We're going to get this one done, get it started. And then once that's done, I'm going to take the old one. Well, I'm going to measure as far as distance of where it should be, as close as I get to it, for it being warped and bent. You guys know how that goes. Is this going to deter me from buying from HoBao again? No, because again, it's not a flaw. It's just something that happened, and it's not because of the way it's designed. Oh, that's almost perfect. I'm gonna take the ball end out of that one for that side. So go ahead and pop this one off, and then do this one, and bring you guys back after it's all complete. All right, we out here with the TT2.0. So I'm gonna give it a little test strip. Make sure everything's working correctly. Adjust the steering on it. And give it a few jumps. See if they ask you if that theory is correct, and those turnbuckles are a little bit weak. This is kind of thick, so I'm on the second lowest setting. Alright. So far so good. The back end looks kind of straight. No little lopsidedness, like as far as like leaning to the left, leaning to the right. And yes, we are going to look at the lengths after a few jumps. Because some people have been saying that it's the body that hits the turnbuckle that bends them, so we're about to find out if the body has a little bit of crease in it or a little lump on it. I'm gonna hit the tree. We won't do that, do we? And I forgot I was backing up into my propane tank cover. Ooh. Let's do it again, everyone. Just a little test run. Let's look at the body right now. Yes, I'm using the RCX8 from Radio Link. So I don't see any creasing back there from those landings. So my theory was that the links are too thin for jumps, whether you're bashing or racing. That's just my opinion. So again, I'm going to set this up for racing. The ST Pro and the SSTE, set those up for racing. Find a couple of tracks. I know there's two near me. Ooh. Ooh, 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 that was not good. She hit that at a catacona and she did all kinds of crazy stuff, didn't she? All right, two more off this setting, take it a little higher. You sure you want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that at all. All right, I was on that setting there. I'm not on the highest one, I'm on the next to the highest one. So let's see what the turnbuckles hold up. And no, we're not going to go full send, as my grandson would say. Full send on this, the first couple of jumps. Let's figure out. What she's going to do for a couple of jumps before we do anything like a full send. All right. All right, it was the back end, it hit harder. I was not intending to do a backflip, but I kind of hit the trigger a little bit too hard. There I go again, hitting that
couple of full sends. That's a little higher than I normally would send it. But again, testing those turnbuckles out, right? And make sure that theory that I have is correct. Ooh! 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 Okay. Oh my goodness. We'll take that chassis here in a second. Alright, so yeah, I know this is gonna be set up for racing. Why are you bashing it though, huh? I don't know. I still think that this is a good basher. And if it becomes to a point where I'm like, hell yeah, you might as well just keep this as a basher and get another one. If you're gonna do some serious racing. If you're gonna do some serious racing, or club racing, it doesn't have to be like pro racing. Alright. Ooh, they hit hard on that left side. Oh, something might be bent. Yep, something's bent. Oh, what did you do? Left front. Nope. That's good, that's good. Might be my servo then. All right. Oh, pillow ball's coming out. Yep, they're coming out. All right, one more. Let's adjust that real quick. All right, let's take a look at it real quick, and then we're gonna call it engine soon, all right? Let's check out the body. All right, so again, there's no creasing or marking there or there. So my theory as far as the turnbuckles being a little bit weak on those threads might be a good theory, because this is not bent, the body's not cut or creased or any way. So chassis still straight. Little markings from the grip tape, but yeah, other than that, everyone, I think that's a possibility of if you're having those issues with the turnbuckles in the rear, doing that, I would suggest picking up some 4x8s. You know, again, I'll leave the description, everything that I use in the description, so that you guys can pick it up if you're having that problem with your TT2.0 or the SCT10. It will strengthen it. It might add a little bit more weight to it. So not much, but it will give you, it probably will help you actually with a little bit more turn radius too. Those longer turnbuckles, but yeah. All right, everyone. We're gonna end it. So you know the deal. Watch one of your YouTube videos or one of those videos, whichever video pops up, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right. Wow. Nice job, sir. Nice job. You did very good out there. Don't get mad at me, okay? We're gonna do it in the house. We're gonna fix you up, clean you up, and then shut you down and get you ready for race.